All right, let's just jump right in. We're all facing this huge question, right? A question that's pretty much going to define our future. Is all this AI stuff a golden opportunity? Or is it kind of this dark truth that's just waiting to unfold? That's what we're going to dig into today, both sides of that coin. So let me ask you straight up. When you think about AI, what's your gut reaction? Do you see it as, this helpful assistant that's just making life easier? Or do you get that little flicker of worry, that sense that maybe, just maybe, it's a hidden threat to your job, your privacy, maybe even your whole future? Yeah, that feeling? It's not just you being paranoid. This quote right here gets straight to the heart of it. It basically says, hey, that anxiety you're feeling, it's real. I mean, the speed of this change is just staggering. And let's be honest, we just can't stick our heads in the sand and ignore how much this could shake things up. Okay, so before we get all futuristic and start talking about what could happen, we got to get a handle on what's happening right now. The thing is, AI isn't some sci-fi concept anymore. Nope, it's already woven into our day-to-day lives, kind of pulling the strings on our decisions in ways you probably don't even realize. I mean, just think about your day. That video YouTube just pushed on you? Yep, that was AI. Scrolling through your Instagram Explore page? AI again. The, quote, fastest route Google Maps gives you? Or the stuff an online store says you might like? It's all AI algorithms, making choices for you. And you know what? For the most part, we just go with it. We trust them. And that's where it gets kind of tricky. Because yeah, these tools are powerful, but perfect? No way. The source we're looking at gives this great little story. Following a GPS shortcut and ending up at a closed road. It's such a simple, perfect illustration of the point. We have to remember AI is just a tool. It's not some all-knowing perfect guide. Okay, so that brings us to the tough stuff, the heart of what makes us all a little nervous. It's time to just face these fears head on. The source material talks about two specific dark truths about AI. And let me tell you, the first one hits us right where it hurts, our careers. Just look at this number. It's huge, and it's coming from a source like the World Economic Forum, so you know it's serious. We're not just talking about a couple of jobs here and there. No, we're talking about a massive, fundamental shift in the actual skills you need to be considered valuable in the workplace. The whole idea of what work even is, it's being completely rewritten as we speak. Let's just pause on that for a second. 40%. 40. That's almost half of the skills we rely on for our jobs today, going to be different in just a few years. This isn't just a small adjustment. It's a full-blown revolution in the workforce. And hey, this isn't just some theory. It's happening right now. You've probably seen it. Jobs like telecallers, they're being swapped out for really smart AI chatbots. A lot of basic content rating now being handled by AI writers. These are real, everyday examples of that 40% shift happening right in front of us. All right, so the second dark truth. This one moves from your office to your home. It's personal. Think about it. What fuels AI? What makes it so smart? It's data. Tons and tons of it. But have we ever really stopped and asked, whose data is it? Well, it's ours. It's our conversations, our pictures, our location history, our faces. We are literally the price we pay for smarter AI. And when our data gets out there into the wrong hands, it can be turned into a weapon in some really scary ways. The big one everyone's talking about is the deepfake. Basically, AI can create these incredibly realistic fake videos or images. It can literally take your face, your likeness, and drop it into a video of something you never did, something you never said. And it looks so real, it's almost impossible to know what's fake anymore. And this isn't some future nightmare scenario. It's already happened. The source points to a real case from 2024. A company had a data leak, and bam! Users' personal photos got snatched up and turned into nasty deepfakes. It's a pretty brutal reminder of what's at stake when our personal data isn't locked down. Okay, so we've looked at the scary stuff, and yeah, it's easy to feel a little doomed right now. But hold on. What if, and this is a big what if, the very same technology that's causing all this anxiety also holds the key to some absolutely incredible opportunities? This is where the story flips. We're going from fear to fortune. I'm not kidding. Right now, as we speak, savvy people are using these exact same tools to get ahead. Think about it. You can create endless content for social media. You can automate all the boring, repetitive parts of your business. You can even build and sell entire online courses with AI's help. For the people who figure this out, AI stops being a threat and it becomes a money-making machine. Let me give you a really cool, concrete example from the source. There was this one person, not a big corporation, just a regular person, who had an idea. They decided to use AI tools to help write and illustrate a children's book. Then they put it up on Amazon, a platform that, pretty much anyone can use. And you know what happened? That one book started bringing in $2,000 a month. Just think about that for a second. This is the flip side of that 40% statistic. The same tech that can take a job can also give a single person the power to become their own boss, their own creator, and make real income doing it. So this all leads to the million-dollar question, right? How do you make sure you end up on the winning side of this whole thing? How do you make AI work for you instead of replacing you? Well, the answer lies in something AI will never have: your human advantage. And here's the key insight. You can't beat a machine at its own game. It's just not going to happen. Trying to be faster, more efficient, or remember more data than a computer, it's a losing battle. The real winning strategy is to lean in hard to the things that make you human. The source we're pulling from boils it down to 3 key skills. Number 1, creativity, the ability to dream up something totally new. Number 2, emotional intelligence. That's about connecting with other people, understanding them. And number 3, complex problem solving. For those messy situations where there's no easy answer. AI is terrible at these. You're built for them. So when you boil it all down, this isn't really about us versus the machines. It's about a choice. The choice we have to make in how we're going to use this incredible tool. Because the message is coming through loud and clear. You either adapt or you get left behind. I love this metaphor from the source material because it just nails the whole point. AI is like a knife. That's it. It's a neutral tool. In the hands of a chef, it helps create an amazing meal. But if you're careless, you can get hurt. AI is exactly the same. Whether it ends up helping you or hurting you, it all comes down to how you choose to use it. Look, AI isn't coming anymore. It's here. So the choice isn't if we're going to deal with it, it's how. So I'll leave you with this final question. Is AI going to be your enemy, the thing you're scared of? Or is it going to be your most powerful assistant? Because make no mistake, the future belongs to the people who adapt.